Hey there, friends and foes. Good morning, Cryptid Con. This is Back of the Cereal Box. I am your host, the prophet of pop culture, John Pica. You can call me Johnny, and we're coming to you live from Cryptid Con in Lexington, Tennessee. And we've got Willow and Melissa with me virtually, and we're going to do that right now.
It's like Coca-Cola, Levi Strauss, Johnny Carson and Mickey Mouse. The first star was James Dean. Elvis Presley, yeah, he's still the king. Some things are only imitatable. You can't beat an original. Oh, you can't beat an original.
You guys, I am live from Cryptid Con, and this is Chris Goins, and he is one of the artists here, and he just came over, come in closer, yeah. So my mic will pick you up that way. He is an artist here, and I can't believe this. First thing, right off the bat, I go by his booth, and he's running a contest to guess the character that he drew for the convention this morning. And you specialize in Saturday morning art and whatnot. And he drew this from Bigfoot and Wild Boy, and I didn't even know you were giving it away. And I said, hey, I love that Wild Boy illustration. He's like, well, that's who it is. You win. And so he brought this over to me. And Chris, the name of your studio is? Black Sheep Studios. And I just bought this awesome Herculoids print. This is fantastic. And you guys are from Cleveland, Tennessee. And how can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Black Sheep Studios TN.
Black Sheep Studios TN. Awesome. Thank you, Chris. We're going to be talking more about your work. Willow, come on in and bring in Melissa. Willow Skylor and Melissa Stetcher are joining me virtually, and Willow is in the virtual control room. She's going to be pressing the buttons for the most part this morning because you guys, Melissa, I'm trying not to fangirl because the entire cast of Finding Bigfoot is behind me, right across the aisle. Renee and Cliff and Matt Moneymaker, and I'm just like, I'm trying not to be that guy.
All right, now I'm having problems hearing Johnny. Is that just me, Willow?
No, I'm okay. Do you need to refresh?
I heard Black Sheep Studio. How do we find that young man you were just talking to, Johnny?
His name is Chris Goins, and he is at Black Sheep Studios on Facebook and on. Does he have a Black Sheep Studios website? He probably does. But we're going to talk more about that work in a minute because it was serendipity that he is right in my line of sight this morning because he specializes in Saturday morning cartoon illustration.
Oh, wow.
And I've got something very special planned for our 100th episode. Speaking of which, it's our 50th episode this morning.
Happy 50th. Yay.
Damn,
How
we
exciting.
look good.
Yes, we do look good for 50. Now, our 1 year anniversary will be December 4th. And, and Willow, I need the help getting this word out. Okay. We want our fans to join us for our 100th episode, or our 1 year episode, I mean, and do video messages for us. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That
if they
would be awesome.
Would send us video messages, happy 1 year anniversary.
Absolutely. I can definitely put the word out for that.
Yeah. So we'll air them on our show. But
and we have a comment already from Tony.
And what does Tony say? Because I cannot see it.
Happy 50th.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. I need to put my readers on. So these are prescription glasses, but I can't see anything up close to save my life. They're for distance viewing.
Just I can't wait to see this all episode.
Yeah. So Willow, you're gonna have to read the comments.
Absolutely, I can definitely do that for you.
So what's everyone up to this week? I'm at Cryptid Con. Willow, what's going on with you?
I'm officially on holidays right now for a week because, well, hubby, it's funny. Hubby's at work right now, and it's funny. Like, it's just the way that the hours worked out with my boss. It's like I booked off last week or next week for Joe's holidays, and then I happened to get the weekend off. And Joe's like fuming right now because he's driving a bus.
That's fantastic. Well, Melissa, what's been going on in your world? What's happening with you this morning? Anything exciting?
It's my Saturday with my son, so after this we will couch cuddles and video games.
That's awesome. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, you know what? I just realized I didn't do an outline for this show this morning. So Willow, let's hit the next video. Our sponsor, Comics for Kids, our partner, not our sponsor, our partner, Comics for Kids, and let the folks know what's happening with that. It's the second video in line.
Oh.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
That is so awesome. I am so excited to be partnered with Comics for Kids and to be able to be a part of something so awesome. Well, we got to start out our Saturday morning the right way. We are called Back of the Cereal Box because I am of an age where we did not have iPads or iPhones at the breakfast table on Saturday morning. We were reading the back of the cereal box, and that was our gateway to all of the cool stuff that we do. And that brings us to our first segment, Willow. If you can hit the segment card. What's in the bowl?
I'm really bad at this. Ew. Why did you hire me? Where is it?
Is she getting that free money too? Like,
yeah.
There we go.
It's time for what's in the bowl. So, Melissa, do you have your bowl with a handle?
Always.
And what's in your bowl with a handle?
It's chai tea with some thieves.
No cereal? I mean, that's kind of the theme.
Let's be honest, that'll probably happen for dinner today because it's
movie and video day. Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, I'm kind of following the rules with the Ghostbusters cereal, so
I love you. I love you, Willow.
She brought cereal and is pushing the buttons. High five.
So when I left the house last night to come up to Cryptid Con, I had this nagging feeling that I had forgotten something.
Uh-oh.
And it was my full intention this morning to finally open and do a taste test of the Funko Pops Cupman cereal. It's only 4 years old, but I thought that would be great. That would be perfect at Cryptid Con, right? A cryptid cereal at Cryptid Con. And I forgot it. And I realized it this morning on the way in. And so I swung by Shell and I got the Apple Jacks like single cup. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And I got my milk, Apple Jacks. And this is Apple Jacks with cinnamon, which I don't think I've ever had before. So this is original taste test. Now, Willow, I got to know, what do you think about that Ghostbusters cereal?
I like it. It's like you can definitely tell that it's like fake flavor, but It's not too bad, and I actually like it mixed with the blueberry cereal as well.
Is the Ghostbusters like a strawberry then, or?
I think so, or raspberry.
All right. Apple Jacks. I've not had Apple Jacks in maybe since I was in high school. I had forgotten how good this stuff is. This is delicious. I'm so excited about Apple Jacks. And this is Apple Jacks with cinnamon.
Has it always been colorful like that? I don't remember Apple Jacks being that colorful.
No, it used to be just orange.
Okay.
Or kind of a yellow color. And now they've added green. Wait, with my glasses, it's kind of orange and green.
Yeah.
With these little red specks. Little red flavor specks. Oh, this is fantastic.
I'm not going to want to watch Johnny eat for an hour. We're in trouble. I do want to touch that bag that's behind you, though.
That glittery bag,
yeah. Glitter, and make it all go the same way. But.
So, if anyone has ever watched Finding Bigfoot, that is Renee behind me from the Finding Bigfoot cast. And she was the skeptic of the show, Willow. Did you ever watch Finding Bigfoot?
No, not yet.
Yeah, she is a zoologist, or biologist, and she was the skeptic on the team, and she was the one who was always poking holes in Cliff and Bobo and Matt Moneymaker's theories.
Okay.
And so you and her would get along real well.
So, okay, when you say she was a skeptic, does that mean that she's no longer a skeptic?
I don't know. I've not talked to her yet, but I don't believe she ever changed her mind. That was fabulous, Willow. We all saw that. That was priceless. That's
I have a talent for being klutzy, guys.
Really? Really? I had not heard that. I didn't know that about you.
Well, I love you more and more every single time we get together.
There's nothing about me that is ladylike at all.
Like we're friends.
Melissa, are you klutzy as well?
Oh, I am graceful. Like the flat floor is not my friend.
The flat floor is not your friend?
I hit my elbow the other day. He's like, "How did you?" I was like, "I don't know, but now it just I don't know." And then no.
There is nothing worse than tripping over nothing. Air.
Yep.
It's worse when you actually meet the ground. Like it's embarrassing to do that stumble, stumble, don't fall thing. And then you're like, "Oh, I'm too old to straighten back up properly." But then you're like, "At least I didn't hit the ground." I'm to that age now where before I would just bounce, and now I'm like, okay, I don't even care that was embarrassing. I did not make contact with the pavement. We're good. We're golden. My face is intact.
So, Willow, you don't know anything about that, do you?
No, not at all. I like to trip upstairs, choke on air,
Well, you had a fall recently that bruised your entire. You were a raccoon.
I am surprised that
2
my
months.
face, my teeth, and my nose is intact without any breakage.
And that was in the summertime. I can't imagine what you're like in the winter in Winnipeg.
And I have cats
with ice on the.
How do I wake up every morning and not trip on my cats? Is beyond me.
Or do you?
Well, I mean, they all like to be up on my stairs for some reason. And I have a black cat that loves to hide in the night.
Of course.
Willow,
do we have any comments from our viewers?
Yes, we do. Okay, so Brian says, John Pica, love watching you.
Which Brian?
I am gonna butcher his last name. I am so sorry. Cerrone?
Oh, hey, Brian Cerrone. Brian Cerrone is a good friend of mine from high school in North Canton, Ohio. Brian, so good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us.
And then we have Andrew Milden, Applejack's Rule.
Drew, what's up, baby? I should have sent you the link. Drew, you want to come on?
Drew said send us a clip for our 100,
Our 1 year anniversary.
Hang on, I'll find it at the bottom.
Eli T. Cash says, I'm literally listening to an hour-long video regarding stories from my home state of New Mexico. And he sent us the link for it.
Wait, Eli, New Mexico. You've not lived in New Mexico since you were like 2 years old. That's not your home state. Your home state is Tennessee.
Willow, what does your mug say?
Take life one latte, one cup at a time.
Nice. I like that.
That's phenomenal.
I'm digging into my holiday cups now because I need to do dishes.
Well, no, it is the time to dig into the holiday cups. It is the holiday season. It's the holiday season. So whoop-de-doo and dickory-dock. That's all I know.
I feel like it will not be our. Maybe we'll have to do like song along many times for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That would be super fun.
Oh my gosh, yes, yes.
I'm all for like Christmas music when it's time to play the Christmas music.
Oh, it's time. It's time.
No.
Holiday is done, or Halloween is done. It's now Christmas time.
When you work in retail, they start playing the Christmas music like right after Halloween.
Christmas time is here. Time
we did watch Charlie Brown Thanksgiving last night.
That's awesome.
So Andrew says, can't come on. I'll be there for the 1 year though.
Duty.
What? Say that again, Willow. You broke
Andrew says that he can't come on right now, but he'll be with us for the 1 year anniversary.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm inviting all of our past guests to join us on the 1 year anniversary. So we'll see. And those who can't can do a video message.
Eli says, I'm a transplant in every sense of the word, Johnny.
Okay. Okay. So any more comments, Willow? I can't see.
No, that is it for right now.
All right. So I think it's time for our next segment. It is Drew Milden's favorite segment. Do you know what it is, Willow?
New loot.
It's time for New Loot. And New Loot is brought to you by Loot Crate. You can get a mystery box of cool geek pop culture loot and merchandise every month. It's like a geek Christmas at lootcrate.com. Take 10% off when you use our promo code. I think it's Serial 10.
Yeah.
Serial 10 and take 10% off. Awesome. So I'm going to show this again. I showed it at the top of the show. And Willow, do you know how to put me in the center frame? Or
Yes, I do.
Like expand me?
Expand you. Yep. There
Perfect.
you go.
So this is my new loot, and I just picked this up at Cryptid Con. This is an original sketch by Chris Goins. He did it this morning as a giveaway to anyone who could guess the character. And the title was not on it when he had it at his table. And I came up and I said, man, I love that Wild Boy sketch. And he's like, well, you just won it. What? I've never won anything in my life. And I won the Wild Boy sketch. And what's so amazing about this is this was a Sid and Marty Krofft Saturday morning show on the Sid and Marty Krofft Super Show. And Bigfoot and Wild Boy was one of my all-time favorite shows as a kid. Now, I watched it recently. Listen, folks, if there's a show from your childhood that you remember fondly, just hold on to those memories. Don't go back and watch it again. It's like meeting your heroes. Just don't. Just don't. Remember it the way you remember it in your head, not the way it actually was. But Chris didn't just do this Wild Boy. I saw this Herculoids print in the back, and I had to have this. I love the Herculoids, and this is phenomenal. So his studio is Black Sheep Studios, and I'm so excited to have this. And we've already had a conversation this morning, Chris and I, and he is going to do some very special artwork for our 100th episode, because we are creating a custom package for our fans that will be a custom back of the cereal box. So Chris is going to do all of the artwork for it, and we're going to package a t-shirt or a hoodie, Drew, a hoodie in the box, along with a copy of the Murdering Crows album, a copy of Night Reich, a print copy of the League of Impossibilists webcomic, a copy of my book, Magic You Can Do, and a couple of magic tricks and exclusive giveaway toys for our 100th episode next year. And Chris is going to do the artwork. How cool is that to find someone at Cryptid Con?
That is fantastic. Okay, so Eli it was just commenting about the promo serial kill. No, serial 10. He was mocking you, I guess. What? And then make your heroes, don't meet them.
That's a good word. Willow, you got any cool loot to share with us?
No, I didn't go anywhere cool this last little while. I've been at work like I go to work and I don't really have a life outside of work. Don't feel bad for me. That's the way I enjoy life. my life is on the internet.
You work and display it on the internet. Oh, wait a minute. That came out wrong.
No, I have.
You're welcome, Melissa.
All my friends are online, so I've always been that nerdy, and I appreciate it.
Melissa, you got any cool stuff to share with us?
I got a mini dock because I have a very old TV screen that I moved up to my office. So now I have a dual screen set up in my office.
Oh, okay.
From my, not like real dual screens, I have like my Surface and an old TV screen. And then I was like, I can figure this technology thing out. And I did. Which is hilarious because I went with my partner. And you know, like when you go to stores with the lady parts and they like talk to the man and then he looks at me and he's like, what is he tuning in? And I was like, I need somebody that'll talk to me. Oh. And so then you have like the 5-year-old that's talking to a male when it's really my business I'm trying to get the tech for. But that's, that's cool. That's cool. But I got the stuff I needed and I hooked it up all by myself. No teenagers required.
Well, you know what? Okay, I'm officially of that age where I need some help from the teenagers every once in a while.
You know what? I'm often the one to teach my mom how to work her stuff that she gets.
God.
Like if it's a cell phone or a computer or something, I'm there trying to show her how to work everything. And
listen, my dad at 85 years old decided it was cool that I had an iPhone and he wanted to join the club.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dear God in heaven, I had 30 seconds of patience teaching my dad how to use the iPhone, and I was done. I was like, Dad, you don't need to use an iPhone. Stick to the flip phone. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the streams that you're used to. Yeah.
I do love that song, too.
Eli here with Life. What is Life?
It's a game. I played Life, the game. We went karaoke last Saturday, and they have board games at the pub. And so like Man and I, we played Life, He was so mad I smoked his A, but it was hilarious. I'm like, yes.
So go ahead, Willow.
I haven't played that game in a long time. Probably
I have not
since
played that game in a very long time. You get careers now. I'm like, right? I don't know how I ended up with all these kids. I'm not sure I want mine sometimes.
You know, is that really a game to play though? I mean, don't we get enough of that like every day? Why would you want to make that your escape? Hey, I just finished with life. Let's play a game of life.
That was my favorite game when I was young. And now I'm like, how come you get the 100,000 and I don't? I don't want this 20. Nah, we're switching careers. I like redrew until I got something I was satisfied with. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, go get a drink. It's fine. And so then I would switch out career cards or like redraw because I don't lose well. And then I won.
I think for me, my favorite game when I was a kid was like Mall Madness, and we had the electronic version of it.
That's awesome. Well, so
Remember that.
speaking of board games and life, have you played, Melissa, the mashup board games? Have you seen these? Because they've got a Trouble and Life mashup. And
that's what I live every day, Johnny.
Well, but then they've also got Simon and Sorry mashed up. That's like one of the funnest games ever. Because to move your pieces in Sorry, normally you're pulling the card, right? And it tells you how many things to do. Well, this, you got to do the pattern on Simon, and then Simon says, move for, or go back, or, do whatever.
I would totally be bad at that.
Oh, it's so much fun. It is such a fun game.
So is that what you're getting me for Christmas?
You know what? That could happen.
We had game day with the kids, not a week ago, but 2 weeks ago when we had our kids. And like together we've got 3 kids. Mine's 13, his is 15 and 9. And I have a game table where like a D&D game table from Gen Con with the drawers, with pop pops out, and it's got the dry erase thing. We played for like 8 hours. It was so much fun, and it was so much fun. So sorry.
That's awesome. Willow, what is your favorite board game?
Clue.
Clue. Okay. What, and do you just like the classic Clue, or do you have a themed version?
My grandma had at my grandma's place. We had like the original Clue that came out in what was it, like the 30s or something like that.
Yeah,
I absolutely enjoyed every moment playing that game. And then they did like all these like remakes of it and reboots, and I love the movie. I absolutely love the movie too.
That movie is phenomenally funny. Shaboom, shaboom, la 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 la, shaboom.
Now, do you still have your Mall Madness, Willow?
No, that was in my foster home, in one of my foster homes anyway. But yeah, we had to. I left it behind because for the other kids that were there.
Well, so here's my question now that I've got some cartoon style art, Saturday morning cartoon style art from Chris Goins at Black Sheep Studios. What was your favorite Saturday morning cartoon? Or after school cartoon? Or before school cartoon? Gargoyles. Okay, that's respectable. Melissa?
I'm trying to think cartoons. So let's see. I think I liked Snorkels and Gummy Bears most.
Okay.
But I really so I'm of that generation where I really got into like all the chick shows, like the TGI Fridays. So like Family Matters, Full House.
Okay.
Wayne's World is now on Disney Plus. I may or may not be watching it with my son. I may be watching it. And so all those things, I'm just like, oh, that's nice.
That's fantastic. I want to know what our audience, their favorite cartoon is. I can never pick one. It varies from day to day. If you had to ask me today, because I got this Herculoids print, I would say Herculoids. But most days I would say Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. That was
Okay.
epic. But I want to know what our viewing audience, what their favorite
All right,
Saturday morning
so-
cartoon was.
Carlin says Jetsons, Flintstones, Super Friends, Thundar the Barbarian.
Ooh,
Just
Thundar.
naming
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi to that guy.
Eli is Before School, Conan the Adventurer, The Mummy and Mummies Alive, After School, whatever I can catch on Toonami.
Okay.
Very much, yeah.
Eli's a youngster.
So I
We did-
still like DuckTales and Fraggle Rock too.
Oh, yeah.
Man, DuckTales was like epic. All of those Disney shows when I was a kid. Yeah.
I actually
Every
have the
day,
disc because they redid like
DuckTales.
on the streaming thing. They redid DuckTales. I don't know if they redid, and we got about 2 seconds into the song at the beginning, and my son's like, "That's not right. That's not right." So then we pulled out my old school discs.
I feel you. Me and my husband, we picked up Tailspin not that long ago on DVD. So, yeah.
That's fantastic. So, hey, we got to talk about why where I'm at and why I'm here.
Mhm.
Yes, you do.
Cryptid
Where
Con.
are you, Johnny?
I'm at Cryptid Con in Lexington, Kentucky, and this is like, Melissa, this is like Comic-Con, but it's focused on Bigfoot and Mothman and Chupacabra and UFOs and the paranormal. And Willow, I so wish that the cast of Cryptid Crunch was here with me live, because you guys would be like killing it.
Well, when Canada gets his stuff together with all this
Well, you
COVID
guys,
stuff,
you can travel now. They've
we
opened up the
can
borders,
finally, yes.
but
It's one thing to legally be allowed to travel, and it's another thing to mentally be ready to travel.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Maybe
Look.
next year. Maybe next year I'll start doing
look,
his
I
circuits again.
already almost died from COVID last year, and so I'm like, I'm not letting another opportunity slip by because life is short.
Yeah.
So anyway, but Cryptid Con and a lot of Bigfoot stuff here, lot of Bigfoot stuff. But tomorrow night, Willow, you guys are going to be talking about
The
Chupacabra. So give us a little sneak preview. What do you think the Chupacabra is?
It's funny that a lot of people have there's actual proof apparently on this thing. So I'm gonna have to sift through it and make up my mind on whether or not I believe that it's it's an actual monster, or if it's just wildlife going after goats and other farm animals. But
Well, So the Geek Gumshoe on our network did a great episode of Case Files of the Geek Gumshoe about
He did.
Chupacabra. So that would be great research for the show tomorrow night. Will.
absolutely. I've seen some funny videos of people claiming that they saw the Chupacabra, and it's just like a little it's like all you see is just movement in like the garbage cans or something. It's like it's the
that's a
Chupacabra. It's like,
That's
come
a
on, guys.
raccoon. In a garbage can, that's a raccoon. Melissa,
So we-
do you know anything about the Chupacabra?
I'm more curious of when we tune in so we can learn. What time is your show tomorrow, Willow?
8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. So 9 p.m. Eastern, back of the cereal box, Cryptid Crunch. We will get your after research opinion.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff from JD and Keisha on their opinions. And
So much fun. You guys are a hoot. I love it.
Hey, Chupacabra.
I can't wait to see what JD says about the Chupacabra, because apparently they're big. They're friends and like best buds and all that. So.
Well, I think there's a little bit of an alpha rivalry there. Oh, and I have Cryptid Adventures, the comic book, with me that I was going to show on air because I finally found it. You remember, Melissa? It vanished, and it came back mysteriously. And I read it the other night. It's phenomenal, and JD did a great job. There it is, Cryptid Adventures at cryptidadventures.com or mightycryptids.com. You can get it either one, and it is phenomenal. And in that book, he and Chupacabra are best friends, but I think there's a little bit of alpha competition going on there. I know
that the Chupacabra doesn't like JD smoking, so he tried destroying all his cigars, but
I love it that in Cryptid Adventures or the Mighty Cryptids that Chupacabra only speaks in Spanish. I love that. So
do you love that, Johnny?
I love it. So, Melissa, what's your favorite cryptid? If you were here at Cryptid Con, what would you be excited to find merchandise for?
I don't know. I don't know that I have a favorite because it's not something I dive into often. I would probably look for, and this is not going to sound weird coming from my brain, but I would probably look for Bigfoot slipper booties.
Wait,
nice.
Bigfoot booties?
Like flipper booties, like slippers, but they're a little higher. Yeah,
I think the vendor right next to me has those.
That's probably the I would invest in that, and I would invest in that because look, like I have zombie slippers, but they're 15 years old and well loved. So I'm like, I think it's time, but I haven't found something appropriate for my brain that I could appreciate every Saturday morning. So I just wear my zombies.
Well, the zombies being worn out and falling apart. Isn't that on brand for the zombies?
It is on point. And then I go around the house. I'm like, what is that on the? Oh, it's the guts of my slipper. And so I find the little fuzzies. I'm like, what on earth? Oh.
See, I think that eyeball would have fallen off a long time ago on me because of my cats.
And they each have one, so I have to wear it for my own brain. Like this is on my right foot, so it hangs off the right side, and then I can.
I would definitely trip on that.
It's not that low. It's like the side is high enough where it doesn't hit the ground.
I would still find a way to trip on it.
But that's when they're on. That's why I wear them on the inside because I would hit them and then they would on the end and then it was.
So my favorite pair of slippers of all time. I had this pair of slippers that was Ron and Nancy Reagan, one on each foot, and the slippers were actually their bed sheets pulled up to their neck, and they had a plastic head and hands, and so I had Ron on the right foot, Nancy on the left, and the bed sheets were red, white, and blue. They were the flag, and I loved them. I loved them. They were a gift. They were a gift from the Reagans, so it had a special place in my heart.
We're just ignoring you now. Okay, so I have a real serious question though.
Okay.
Flintstones or Jetsons?
Flintstones.
I actually preferred the Jetsons.
I submit to you that the Flintstones did not happen in the past. It is the Jetsons' post-apocalyptic future.
All right. Interesting.
Yep.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. So we're going to bring back dinosaurs just to live back in rock houses and caves?
Yeah, but the technology that they have. Hey, how you guys doing? Wait, we got someone here. You want to say hi to our audience? Wave to our audience.
Hi.
This is Back of the Cereal Box. We're a live podcast.
I'm on YouTube.
And Facebook and Twitch and Periscope, and who else? I mean, all over the place.
Is YouTube a good hobby? Because I'm thinking about becoming a YouTuber.
Wait, ask that question again so everyone can hear us.
Is YouTube a good hobby? Because I really want to become a good YouTuber. Is YouTube a good hobby?
Oh, don't
Just
put
keep
it in your
working
chat.
at it, kid.
Just hold
Just
the mic.
keep doing
Yeah.
all your.
Oh, sorry.
Wait. Willow, expand us.
Well, okay, dude. Oh,
You-
sorry. Go ahead.
It's just YouTube looks so cool.
Okay. So what is your name?
Gunner.
Come here, Gunner. Come here. Gunner, you are now an official guest co-host of Back in the Cereal Box. So we're gonna launch your YouTube career right here and right now. It is a great hobby, but you can also make money doing it. So what do you want to do on YouTube?
Mostly gaming, maybe some unboxing.
That would be awesome, and that's what we do on Back in the Cereal Box. We talk about board games and we do product unboxings, and that is awesome. So I want to see what you end up doing. I want you to go home after this, and I want you to put up your first video.
That's gonna be a while because we live all the way in PA, Mechanicsburg, PA.
Well, that's okay. But as soon as you get home, even if it's next week, I want you to record your first video, put it up on YouTube, and I want you to send it to us at Back of the Cereal Box. I'm going to give that to Mom, and we want to see what you do, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll share it to all of our friends and fans, and we'll make you a big YouTube star.
I'll try to subscribe to you.
Perfect. You're awesome,
Dude.
Gunner.
Thanks.
Dude, we can make you our official cereal taste tester, and he's gone.
Oh my.
Well, they've got our card, so we can connect. That.
I'm glad you said Mom was there. I was like, okay, no, good. That's good. Mom was involved. 'Cause
She was
don't
taking her own
encourage the
video.
minor to go on YouTube without permission. Thank you. I'm
Do you know
covering us.
anything-
You guys seem to
Do you
have a
know
lot more
anything
rules.
about me, Melissa? Do you
Do I
know
know
anything
anything
about
about
me at all?
I know. That's why you have me. I'm going to make sure that we're not going to get in trouble always telling some minor to go on YouTube and just be like, make whatever you want.
Rules are like bones. They're made to be broken.
Yes. And I'm here to keep us on air. You're welcome.
All right, Willow, you were going to say I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna hopefully tell him that he could become our official cereal taste tester, but he was gone before.
No, that would
came
be
out.
awesome. Well, he couldn't have heard you because he wanted to put these in his ear. I'm like, no, don't put my earbuds in your ear. What are you doing? Yeah, that's, society.
All right,
Anyway,
so there's some more comments here. Eli, I think what had happened was all hell broke loose when the dinosaurs were brought back to life. One of the reasons why the Jetsons and the civilizations are built on large poles. That's interesting.
Wait, I think
Eli is an
going-
interesting guy.
all hell broke loose when the dinosaurs were brought back to life. One of the many reasons why the Jetsons and the civilizations were built on the
Andrew is asking about your theory. We lost Johnny.
He'll be back.
Come back.
Why
Come
10
back.
dinosaurs? So, like, the Jetsons are what happens when Jurassic Park comes back, and then now we have the Flintstones. Is that what I'm thinking?
Robin Williams had the best Reagan impression. Yeah, I think he was the only one who can really do the voice.
That is still a celebrity loss. That hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew made a comment about your slippers there. Zombie slippers look dead.
Nailed it. So true.
Eli T. Cash comments about Saturday mornings is usually either Batman, the original series, Spider-Man, X-Men, Beast Wars. Later on in the 90s, Pokemon. We must have watched the same stuff.
Yeah,
But-
he is definitely a youngster, and he makes me feel old.
Tony with Hong Kong Phooey.
Ooh, Tony, that is so
Excellent,
politically
Tony.
incorrect. They could not make that show today.
No, they could not.
It would be canceled so hard.
Yes, we would have too many snowflakes that are offended that we have to alter to. Wow, my
Hong
sassy
Kong
is so hard.
#1 super guy.
There are times where I'll watch Adult Swim stuff, and like Life with Rocco will be playing.
Well, do you guys know who did the voice of Hong Kong Phooey?
I don't remember.
Scatman Carruthers.
Right.
And he was also the voice of Bumblebee on the Transformers cartoon. Or no, he was Jazz on the Transformers cartoon.
And for those that don't know, you guys are gonna have to watch The Shining.
Just Google Scatman Carruthers and you'll be like, oh, yeah, I love that guy.
Yes, I'm telling people to go watch a really horrific horror movie.
No, thank you. I'll stick with my Boy Meets World on Disney Plus.
Hey, you guys, before we run out of time, would you mind if I do a piece of magic here live at Cryptid Con?
Yes.
All right,
I love your magic.
So here we go. I might have to adjust the camera a little bit, push it back a little bit.
Push it real good.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So I started doing this trick when I was doing the Haunted Magic show at here in Nashville. So, all right, we're going to set that right there. And let's see, you can't really see the box. I don't think I can move the thing to get it, but we're going to use a handkerchief, and we're going to try and capture a ghost. Let's see if we can do this. Here we go. You can't see it yet, but it's starting. It's starting to rise. Rise up. Now, let's take a peek underneath. Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at that. You want to see what I see? Right here? Nothing. But wait. It gets great. Watch this. How cool is that? And then
The lady very interested, Johnny.
gone. Yeah. So Renee behind me is like pointing and going, he's doing magic. So maybe
my brain wants you to explain that.
It's a ghost. I captured a ghost.
What's the box have to do with it?
Well, so that's what it goes
here's the
into.
box.
It goes into the box.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so that's
but
like
you
the
couldn't.
bogger box.
Yeah,
Got
you
it.
couldn't see the box though, and I put it back in the box. And anyway, so it was really great when I was doing haunted magic. I would say, "What would it be like to capture an orb?" And I would hand this. I would unlatch this, and I would ask someone to just open it. So Willow, act like you're opening the box. Just take the lid off. Oh! And the whole audience would just jump, and it was hysterical. I loved it. Jump scares are funny. They make me laugh.
So if you don't get the ghost back in the box, what do you use? Like you could put cards in there, soap in there, dice in there. I'm over here,
That's
but
right.
like, I wonder how many ways I can use that box. Just let
And
the ghost
it-
be free. It's fine.
And it fits a deck of cards perfectly. So it takes up no room in my case because my cards go in here, and I maximize the space. Melissa, are you proud of me?
That poor ghost is flattened though.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what you might see if you join us December 11th live at Bowls and Spoons Cereal Bar in Charleston, West Virginia. So I haven't talked about this. We're going to be live. Me and Dee are going to do a live episode December 11th at Bowls and Spoons Cereal Bar in Charleston, West Virginia, which, by the way, is only about 20 miles from Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Oh, wow.
Willow, why is Point Pleasant
That's where the
significant?
Mothman is. Or that's where the Mothman was. But yes, the Mothman Museum is, the Mothman statue.
And
That's where the myth originated.
and that's where the bridge collapsed over the Ohio River. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. And I'm going to do the Super Saturday Magic Matinee Show after we do our live broadcast. We're going to have a pajama judging contest.
Ooh.
With prizes. And so everyone's invited to come out, wear their pajamas, grab big bowls of cereal from the cereal bar, and we'll be broadcasting live. And then we'll do a pajama judging contest. And then at 1 o'clock, the matinee show. And then Dee and I are going to head up to Point Pleasant and see if we can find the Mothman.
Excellent.
And by then you need to have like wireless earbuds so we can properly see your magic.
You know, that's
Uh-oh.
probably a good idea.
Smart and pretty, Johnny. Smart and pretty.
I love it. I love it.
That makes one of us.
I see that comment, Eli.
Willow, I think you're gorgeous and smart too.
I nodded my head, yes, and smiled. You're both, look, if anything, I have the best taste in co-hosts.
Thank you.
I feel like Willow and I can improve ours. I don't know.
I can't control it.
I can't either. It just
Not
comes
off my
so
phone.
naturally.
Not off my phone.
You love me, Johnny.
One of these days, Alice.
Pow! To the moon!
All right, we got anything else we need to cover in the last 5 minutes?
Not that I can think of. The hell?
If you are in anywhere near Lexington, Kentucky, first day with my new tongue. If you are anywhere near Lexington, Kentucky, I have an extra badge for Cryptid Con. I could use help at the booth. So if you are watching and you are within driving distance of Lexington, send us a DM and come join us at Cryptid Con. I'll be here the rest of the day and all day tomorrow. And we will probably do some more live video from the vendor floor. You know, I'll do some No Fan Left Behind and maybe try to get some interviews with some folks. Maybe the cast of Finding Bigfoot, if I can approach them without squeeing like a fangirl.
You can do it, Johnny.
That might be,
I don't-
you know, they might enjoy it and be like, I can't wait to talk to that guy. He's super excited and he actually likes us and he's not just here for the free stuff.
It could happen. But, you know, there are very few celebrities that I'm impressed with. There's like exactly maybe 2 people that I turn into a blabbering prepubescent idiot.
Is it me and Willow?
No, it's okay. I've already done it
No.
with Tia Carrera a couple times, so.
Oh my God. I think I would lose my stuff in front of Tia. Oh, that came out wrong.
And see you
Listen.
next week.
Listen, I had the biggest crush on Tia Carrera. I had her bikini poster on my wall in high school. Tia,
Yep.
you're
Very
on my
pretty.
hall pass list. Johnny just got a cease and desist notice from Tia Carrera's management. All right.
They'll be
Melissa.
delivering your restraining order.
Yeah, Melissa, what celebrity would you get a restraining order over? We all have one. Just one.
I don't know. You know what? I think I did okay when I met Summer Glau at Gen Con. So I feel like if I could do that one okay, I could. I don't know. I might not be okay if I was in Alicia Keys' presence or Tommy Lee Jones or Betty White or John Pica.
I love it. What about you, Willow? Who's on your hall pass list?
Oh man, Nathan Fillion.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't think I'd be able to talk much with him, but I'd be like, I love you. And then I'd have to have my husband pull me away.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well, all of you watching, we've asked, what's your favorite Saturday morning cartoon? Who's your favorite cryptid? And what celebrity is on your hall pass list? So I want our fans to continue to comment and answer those questions, and share it with your answer. Do a hashtag back of the cereal box and share this with your friends and family, and help us get the word out. Now, Willow, I'm going to ask you to post one of our banners.
Okay.
Because those of you watching, if you like our show, we're going to ask you to contribute and help us at buymeacoffee.com/cerealboxpod. And if you didn't like the show, we want you to donate even more generously to help us improve it, to make it better just for you at buymeacoffee.com/cerealboxpod. And you can do a one-time thing, or you can become a monthly subscriber like Dave Mattingly and get all kinds of cool little exclusives that we post from time to time only on buymeacoffee.com.
Mm-hmm. And that's how we can all get together.
That's right. Because
and if you really want us to do a show live and want to see us how we mingle with with celebrities live.
Well, as Melissa mentioned before we went on air, it ain't cheap to travel.
No.
We would love to do more conventions, and we would love to be together more, but there's a little obstacle called money.
It's called gas and hotels.
Yes. But you as our fans could help make that a reality. Or you may not want that to be a reality, and I'm completely wasting my time and energy.
It would be amazing. And then, in 2023, we would have a back of the cereal box convention, and we could have all the different booths of there's an organizing booth, and there's an artist booth, and a cereal booth, and a comic booth, and I'm sorry.
I think that's a great idea.
Hello.
I think that would be awesome to have.
We could bring in cosplay.
I think that would be awesome to have our own convention.
I may or may not plan events with my locals here and get all the holiday things. Hello, professional organizer, natural product line. I may do all this stuff and think about it on the nerd spectrum.
The wheels are turning in Johnny's head. I can see it.
I feel like my $3 has just increased.
The hamster has been revived and is now running on the wheel.
Yeah. The mind is being boggled as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, Melissa. Let's make it happen. Which, by we, I mean you.
And by me, I mean Buy Me a Coffee, a cereal box pod.
buymeacoffee.com/cerealboxpod.
Ooh, listen to that voice. Willow. I think you're on my hall pass list now. Wait, what? What just happened?
The back hall.
All right. Well, that is it for us this week. An hour has gone by, and we did it with no outline. I had no idea where we were going, when, or why, or how. I don't know.
Those are the best shows, though.
Yeah, I don't know that should become a regular thing, but because look, I had in my head, I thought, okay, we're going to talk about the Spider-Man trailer. We're going to talk about the Eternals movie. We're going to talk about other movies that are coming out, like Ghostbusters came out last night, and we're going to talk about all that stuff. In my head, I thought that was my intention, and I didn't write it down. And guess what?
Back at the cereal box of cartoons. Nailed it. You're welcome, Johnny.
All right, guys and gals, that is it for this week. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please tell 200-300 of your closest friends and family. And Willow, where can they find you?
You can find me everywhere on social media. I'm the social media socialite. I am the Hang With Web program director. So look for me.
And
type in Willow Skylor in Google, you'll find me.
And Melissa, you're at Hopeful Simplicity.
Mm-hmm. And we can find Willow tomorrow night with the other cryptids on Back of the Cereal Box.
Sorry, yes, you can.
You, and yeah,
Cryptid
you can always
Crunch.
find me at Hopeful Simplicity.
And if people need to organize their life and get rid of the chaos in their lives and the clutter, you are the girl for them. And you are currently accepting consulting gigs.
Yep. Yeah. I have virtual sessions available through the rest of the year. And then next weekend, I plan to launch the announcement of the course that we'll be having in January.
Ooh,
okay.
How exciting.
Because Black Friday shopping, hello.
I might have to hire you for this mess.
I am here, girl.
Look at Melissa being a solopreneur. How awesome is that? Well, and I'm John Pica. Find me at johnpica.com. And of course, at backofthecerealbox.fun. Make sure you join in the fun every week, every day on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on all of the platforms. Listen to the audio podcast, post a review, make it good. And until the next time, love you, mean it. We'll catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.